It's PM Mathis, your global indie author distributor, and I hope that you've had a great and glorious week. This is not Hump Day, but it is what? Thanksgiving. So we give thanks today. I thank you. I'm gonna tell you this what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful that God has given me wisdom to really look into my health, to really check myself, to really now I haven't arrived, and I'm far from, what I'm saying, gluten-free, dairy-free, and all of that, letting go of the meat and letting go of the fried. I'm not there yet, okay? But he has given me the wisdom to say, hey, those things that have been your faves can no longer be. And so I'm very grateful and thankful that, not that my life has become less about sweets and snacks, but because, right now where I have the opportunity to do something about it and not be overly medicated for things that I can change, I'm very grateful for that. I'm very grateful, that, all is well. I believe with my family, because I haven't gotten a word that it's not. I'm grateful that my daughter is home, this holiday season. Have missed her because, she stays on campus more now that she's a senior. And she has her own room. She don't think she has a mommy anymore. So I'm very grateful that she's home. My husband is doing well. Spent Thanksgiving at his aunt's house, which was a small gathering, which was nice. No drama. Just nice conversation, nice fellowship, nice, inspirational moments too, because we're all trying to build businesses. And so to sit around and talk about something positive and something that's going to move us to the next level. Why? Also, we got, young people that are looking at us and they're following us. So we have to have the ability to, even though it wasn't necessarily taught to us, figure it out and lead them into a mindset that says, hey, how about you be your own boss and not let somebody dictate to you what you can and can't do? Because I'm kind of over it. I just turned 47 and I'm just kind of, over, having to answer to people. And I say that because when I was a little girl, I had a thought process that, what? I'm going to make my own money. I'm going to be my own boss, per se. Maybe I didn't put it in those words, but I had a thought process that said, it's something better than what I see my mom having to struggle through, because she was a single parent with 3 kids and she raised us, she loved us, and she did the very best that she could. But I also watched my mother have to put her medicine, she had to buy it on credit. And that drove me crazy. And so as I have gotten older, my mom has been gone since 97. As I have gotten older, I've had some of my own health challenges. And I've lost, 2 of my mother's sisters. So I'm actually motherless in this world now. It is my heart's desire to have more people understand that, what God has created, these natural plants and oils. So that's how I'm going to segue into the oil I'm using this week. And we're talking about lemongrass, because I'm trying to merge my Young Living business with my passion. And what I'm using lemongrass for, it's because my body, as I'm getting older, don't always like me moving. I'm just going to be honest, okay? So what this little bottle of oil does for me is, when my body doesn't want to move per se, it helps me move. It helps me manage the pain. It helps me, get my juices flowing, my engine running, okay? And I added with some other oils because this is like if you have, you know, some severe discomfort, add lemongrass. So I've been really using it to several things that I've created for myself, like some pain cream and some, rather than taking something over the counter, I've created a pain pill for myself, and it has lemongrass in it. Now, lemongrass comes in a Vitality, which is a white label bottle, but because it comes in a white label, that means it can be ingested. And what's in this bottle is the same thing that's in the white label bottle. So, very great. Love lemongrass. Okay, and I'm getting a little bit long, so I'm gonna segue in real quick. And then I'm going to do my due diligence and tell you about my books. The first one is You Are God's Love Story. The second one is Daddy, You Can Hold My Hand. And the fourth one is Ordinary Princess. And like I said, I am merging my young living business with my passion. Okay. So now what I am continuing on is with my action plan series. And this one is called Form Your Own Opinion. And I just have 3 steps that I'm going to talk to you about today. And the first one is process of internal arguments with self, a mental debate. This is how you form your own opinions. It is that self-arguing that you have with yourself. You know, you do battle about this. You do battle about this decision. You do battle whether you should say or not say something. It is that internal clock that you use to gauge your surroundings, okay? That is how you form your own opinion. The second one, talk to others, engage, you know, their insight and wisdom on a subject. Now, you may not take all of what they suggest, but maybe you can use parts of what they are giving to you. Now, take it, you know, gauge it with that grain of salt that you need to, and say, hey, okay, yes, I can use this. No, that don't really apply to me. And it's okay. But you have to sometimes gauge other people's opinions, because we don't just live on an island by ourselves. And if you're trying to build, like I am, a business, then we have to bring other people along. We want to be leaders and not followers. We want to help others know what it looks like to step out in a comfortable space. That means you form your own opinion. Because my video cut out on me. Okay, so I left off on forming your own opinions. Talks about being able to gauge, you know, the information that somebody gives you and that they offer you. Okay, now the third step is to step outside those things that you're comfortable with doing and that you know. Because if you're the smartest person in the room, you might want to change your surroundings. I'm just saying, you know, because what we find that is more beneficial to us is to learn beyond what we know. It is to gauge beyond what we know. Don't be afraid to step into a situation that you know nothing about. Now, you may not offer up a lot of insight or wisdom, but you can become a part of the conversation, a part of the dynamic, just by your presence. Why? Because they will see that you're eager to learn, that you're eager to find out something different, or that you might be like-minded. And so when that opportunity comes, you're the one that they're reaching out to. Okay? So those are my 3 points with this series. Form your own opinion, which is so very vital, people. Absolutely. Because if you don't have your own opinion, you will definitely fall for too many things that we see out there. You will find yourself in situations that you never should have been involved in, and you will spend a lot more time than you ever should have spent there. So I'm going to suggest to you that you form your own opinions, that you literally open yourself up to different opportunities in different worlds. Don't be that person that's always negative and never providing anything. Be a giver, not just always a taker. Sometimes you do need to sit and just be quiet and just take it in. But sometimes, you know what? You need to be a giver. You need to give back. You need to, add to the conversation. You need to add value to the world. And if God is speaking it to you, He's not ever going to leave you or forsake you, and He will make it come to pass. Why? Because He knows you're in from your beginning. Now, guys, I was working with the scripture 1 Samuel 15:24, which reads, "Then Saul said to Samuel, I have sinned. I have violated the Lord's command and your instructions. I was afraid of the people, and so I gave in to them." You don't want to spend your life just giving in to people, because in your mind, what they're saying is more valuable than you. Now, I'm not saying that they're not going to be smarter people, because you always know that there's going to be somebody that can do something better than maybe you can. But does that mean you shouldn't show up to the game, show up to the fight, show up to the, the excitement? Show up. Be heard, be seen. Now, don't clown and act a fool. But I'm just saying, know your position and play it well. Okay? And I want to leave you with this question of the week. How do you form a healthy view of yourself? I just want you to ponder that. I want you to give that some thought process. Spend some time on it, because it is so valuable to stop and to really meditate, to ask ourselves, how do I get to that place that I hear everybody talking about, that healthy self-esteem? How do I get there? How do I get to that place that I can encourage myself even when things don't look like it's going to come to pass? Spend some time with it. Ask God about it, because ultimately, like I said before, He knows your end from your beginning. Hey guys, this is PM Mathis, your global indie author distributor, and I hope that you have a great rest of your week. And hey guys, follow me, like me on YouTube, because I'm trying to get to that 100-person mark so I can do another thank you party video, because every 25 people I do a party. All right, so guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.